Welcome back, guys. So, I know you're probably clicking on this video and you might be thinking in your head, didn't George just make a video not too long ago about not doing the LED strip in the tailgate? Well, yes, I did. That was a video that I did on things not to do to your truck, kind of to relay some information for those new people getting into the truck scene and not doing these tacky little things. Now, this doesn't really pertain to that. First off, it's not going to be going on the 6.0, not really my style, as I stated in that video, and if you haven't, check that out. But this is going to be going on my buddy's blue Chevy. Cool truck. He actually has an Amazon run. It's rolled up in a ball, and it's just that double-sided sticky tape stuff. Like it's super cheap, not well made at all. He actually had water get inside of him. That was one of the main reasons that I did not like those LED strips. I first had one on my tailgate. Now, if you do not know what I'm talking about, it is an LED strip that sits between the bumper and the tailgate, and it works as a reverse light, your turn signals, and or hazards, blah blah blah. So it's just like an extra light. And Mictuning hit me up and said, hey, we got one here. We're wanting you to kind of do a review on it and let us know what you guys think. So I think this is a perfect opportunity. You guys already know that I don't really like them, to see how well made that this thing is. Mictuning's been very good to me. I love their lightings, their rock lights. I got a 20-piece kit on my truck, very bright. So I'm very hopeful just right off the bat that this is going to be a well-made strip, and it comes in a cardboard box. So I'm already thinking, I haven't opened this yet, I'm already thinking that this is going to be a little LED bar, not like the typical rolled up crappy little LED strips that you get off Amazon for like 20 bucks. So we're going to crack into this and take a look at it and see what this is all about, and then I'm going to call my buddy Isaac and have him pull up so we can get this bad boy installed. So let's break into this box and see what's inside. I haven't opened it because I want to see my own reaction, because I think it would be fake of me to already have looked inside of it and been like, wow, this was not what I expected. So that's why I'm just now opening it. Okay, all right. So, okay, let me show you this. Right off the bat, it comes very nicely sealed, boxed, everything, very nice. Looks like some holy cow, they got a ton of LEDs in this thing. This is like a little tiny baby light bar. But this is just a cool little clear case. It comes with little tabs on the end so it doesn't fall out. There's the box. But I mean, a lot of companies really do not do this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Go into detail and make sure that everything's, put together right and not going to get damaged in shipping. Comes with a few things, some little zip ties and brackets. That's one of the things that I did like a lot about Mictuning. They always included hardware for everything. A lot of you might think, well, shouldn't they have already included that? Believe it or not, there are a bunch of companies that will send you stuff and not give it to you. Like, super annoying. So here's that little manual right there. Manual for dummies, I guess. Comes with a little wiring harness. So here's the power. So you can wire this into your turn signals. So that's cool, hard wire right there. And we also got the little plug-in. So I'm curious what this is for. So this is, oh, okay. So this is a male, female ends right here that plug into each other. So as you can see, this is metal. This, like I said, this is like a little baby light bar. This isn't your flimsy little deal. It's got a decent amount of mass to it. So that's good. And it looks like they have some type of like an epoxy or something. This is like a little rubber waterproof sealant that sits over your LEDs so it doesn't get water in them. So off the bat, I'm actually very impressed. Like, it seems like really good quality. I don't know how many other companies are out there like that make these cool little bars, but that's cool. So let me hit up Isaac, get him over here so we can throw this baby on, show you guys how bright it is, and let you know how difficult or easy the install is. Should be easy. If you listen closely, you can hear a Chevy coming. The good thing is, He does not live very far from me. So that's cool. There he is. Sheesh. There he is in old blue in all her glory. If you guys remember, this was actually in our last YouTube video. So I'm gonna have him turn around and back in, but sheesh, it's on 38s. Have him turn around because I got a bunch of little ponds in my front yard. He's probably gonna tear up my yards. Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, dude, look. Oh my gosh, look how much water I got. He could go mudding in my front yard if he wanted to. She definitely needs more gravel. So this is the cheap little LED strips he's gonna rip off. Why is your truck muddy?
I don't know. It's weird.
It's a pavement princess. I didn't think you'd have any mud on it. Ooh, even his horn's a little dirty. Well, the next step is we're gonna go in and clean this up because it's just a hair muddy. So that's one of the processes that you guys need to go through. Make sure that everything is cleaned off completely. We're gonna go through, wipe the mud off everything after we kind of detail, clean up this spot. We're gonna go through some rubbing alcohol because this does have that double-sided sticky tape. So if you put it on a dirty surface, it's probably not gonna hold on very long. But it also does have these self-tappers or whatever screws you'll use, which that does come with self-tappers. So self-tappers. So that'll help support it, but it's always good to have a clean surface. So it also comes with these cool little metal brackets. So it's like 3 things holding in. You got the 3M double-sided tape. You got some brackets here that you can screw in, and also comes with these little brackets wherever you decide to put your holes. They snap right on. I can always cut that out. There you go.
That one went off so much easier.
So these will snap right on. So, I mean, they went above and beyond, obviously, in making these brackets and making sure that this thing does not fall off because it's always this double-sided tape that fails. And I'm not too worried about it ever, you know, getting loose and falling off. So the easy thing about this is that his roll pan bumper itself has existing holes that these brackets mount onto. So we were just able to put them in the existing holes, put the brackets on, and we're gonna test fit it real quick. And that fits perfect. Cool, so that's just a little test fit. Always make sure everything fits before you start drilling a bunch of holes and then taking the tape off and everything like that. So here goes the strip. Satisfying. And time to mount this baby up. Good on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah. So push her in. Wow, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I think it was going to be hard, but... So now that that's mounted, we went ahead, and this isn't something that you guys have to necessarily do, but he already has his hardwired in from his last LED strip. So we stripped the end off of it, and we're gonna wire that into his existing harness. And the red cord here, this is the only thing that you guys will have to hardwire in. It won't be difficult. This just goes into your reverse light because typically everybody has that trailer hitch system, so you can just plug this in and be done with it. But like I said, he already has the wiring set up for it from his old one, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So for reference, you can either go with this noodle of a strip. It's flimsy, cheap, very thin, crappy little wires, or you can go with a literal light bar in your tailgate that looks appealing, very bright, and it's not much more expensive than one of those. These things only run 40 bucks. So Isaac finally got the wiring and everything figured out on that. Cool. Now here I'm going to show you guys the turn signals and everything, and it's actually a lot brighter than what I thought. I used to have the dinky one that I showed you just a second ago, and going from that to one of these, it's definitely a night and day difference. So let me show you. So here is the turn signal for the left. It's pretty neat. It's got a nice little chase light shooting off to the left, and then the same thing for the right. And then there is your daytime running lights. It's nice, sleek, it's tucked in, hidden away. It's not bulky or anything, hanging outside of the truck. It's nice and tucked away in there. Honestly, you probably wouldn't ever be able to tell that he had one unless you looked really hard at it. So we waited around an hour or so for it to get dark enough because we wanted to show you guys the actual light bar reverse light, because I didn't want to say, oh, it was so bright. I wanted to show you guys. This is actually pretty nuts. So it literally lights up this whole area back this way, and it's not even, oh, it's reverse lights. Will you cover that side, Isaac? So both are covered. He has his hand on that side, and it is just pure light bar. This thing goes so far out. I think the reason it cuts off there is because obviously his truck is so lifted, but that is insane how much light that actually puts off at night. So there's your proof for you that the light bar is very functional. It's just not all for looks and everything, and for $40 it's worth it in all just for that, because the reverse lights, I think I paid like 25-30 bucks for mine. This thing's just $10 more, and it gives you way more lighting and just blows the reverse lights out of water. But overall, we're very happy with how this came on this truck. It's a sleek, very well put together design. It's very hidden away. You can't even tell that it's really there unless you have the lights on, obviously. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Enjoy this little edit of this truck we got going on. Check out his Instagram. I'm going to tag it right here. And I will also include the link in the bio for this LED light bar strip. And if you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. So that concludes our video. Check out my hood stack cover. That concludes our video for this truck. It actually kind of changed my perspective, honestly, on the third brake light strip. The reverse lights were super bright on it. We covered the tail lights, as you guys saw, and it was still super bright. I even jumped inside of his truck, looked in his mirror, and it makes a day and night difference. So me personally, I give the product a 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a 10 is I just don't really like them that much, but it's a solid product. Like, I'm actually very surprised. For the price, very affordable. The install was not hard at all, and probably took us maybe 30 minutes just because of the extra wiring we had to redo, putting the self-tappers and everything in there like that. Now, if you did it yourself the plug-and-play way, you'd probably get that done in 20 minutes. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of them. If you would run one, why you would, why you wouldn't. And I guess just let me know what you guys want to see next time. Thank you guys for watching the video, and till the next one.